So that's why this is the GOAT. Not only is his design cool, not only is he just a great ass character, cool ass little kid, he has a sword! I had to listen to my own self say this, chat. I had to listen to my own self say this, so I took an ear out. Also, to visually convey to people that, hey, you should be really listening right now. You should really be opening your ears right now, you know what I'm saying? For those that don't know, similar to the Sonic X Shadow Generations collab manga with Korokoro, written by Imada, Yuki Imada, actually, I have it right here. We did go over that. That was a no-no, alright? That was a no-no, that video's down. For those that do not know, there was another announcement of a Sonic the Hedgehog manga series going on called Sonic and the Blade of Courage. Now, when you hear Sonic and, you think storybook, you think Sonic and the Black Knight. Hold on, I don't think this is a storybook. I don't know, it's hard to say yet. Don't know if this is a storybook story, but Sonic and the Blade of Courage, the name itself, mwah, 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 I love it. I read it today, and Jesus, Miriam Christ, I feel alive again. I feel alive. I'll tell you what, boy. I'll tell you what, hold on, what I can show is this. This little motherfucker right here, after one chapter, that's my fucking GOAT. I'll tell you what, when it was announced that, yeah, there will be a human companion along with this story, I immediately thought Chris. But then I remember, I was like, wait a minute. Now, Chris sucked, right? Let's not get it twisted. But a human companion? I'm not gonna lie to you. Even if this turns out to be, like, the worst case scenario, like, he sucks. This is, like, exactly what I want. Yes, you put a human guy, a little guy, with this motherfucker. Yes, you do that. You do that. And why I say that? Because obviously, us humans relate more when there is a human character there. And who is Sonic to us, chat? He's our homie. He's our guy. We boot up Sonic 1, we boot up Sonic 2, we boot up Sonic 3, we boot up all those different Sonic games. We beat a stage with Sonic. What is he doing? He's breaking the meta, breaking the fourth wall, and he's telling us we got a good job, or that we did a good job, and that we're about to go on a fuck-ass adventure. And I'm like, yeah, you know what, Sonic? You're goddamn right, brother. You're goddamn right, we're gonna go on that fucking adventure. When you put the human right there, I'm like, yes. Let's fucking go. But after reading this, Yuta is my GOAT. Holy, right now, no other human companion compares, bro. He is goated. He's so goated. We got the first couple pages. This Yuta kid, you know what I'm saying? They said, coming home from primary school. I'm assuming primary school is ages 5 through 11. Okay, so he's like elementary school, you know, your kid. About Chris' age, right? Would be Chris. Yeah, elementary, yeah. For sure, elementary, middle school equivalent. Peep the drip though, like peep the drip, bro. Now, in the actual manga, his hair like is a bit more like flat and rounded. I kind of like this a lot more. But hold on, the t-shirt with the I don't even know what this is. It looks Sonic-y though. The fucking cargo pants with the I don't even know what the fuck they are type shits. Hold on. Says he's on his way from primary school, or he thought he is actually a hostage to a bank robber riding a motorcycle. Got this man right here like these. Crazy story. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. So you would have thought I found some kid dragging his feet. Kid dragging his feet. Very, very important. Those cops won't be able to lay a finger on me now. You just pissed. He's like, yo, what the fuck? He said, hey, you could seriously hurt someone. What the hell are you doing? Nobody will be able to catch me. Nobody, you say. Nobody. You fool! You fool. Where have you been since 1991? We're here. Hey. Now that's interesting. What was it you just said? Nobody will be able to catch you? That it? And then who's right next to them? Like taking the Kubo approach. No background, no that white background. Sonic right next to the bank robber around the motorcycle, and Yuta being carried as a hostage. And they're just looking at him like, huh? Who is this guy? I'm Sonic. I'm a Super Sonic Hedgehog. Now, the Sonic, I'm a Super Sonic Hedgehog. I don't know if that's like translations or whatever. I wish he would just say I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. I wish he would say that. I really do. But hey, what are you gonna do about it? A Super Sonic Hedgehog. Fast enough to break the sound barrier. Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, he introduces himself. Boom. Wait a minute, we're on a motorbike, says the robber. How are you able to catch us? Yuta's like, yeah, what he said. Then Sonic starts crying out, ha ha ha, catch up, he says. He then squints, grins. Now that's worrying. Huh, this thing is crazy. All right, let's race to the tallest tree over there. Race? Sonic. The kid's being held hostage, and there's a robbery afoot. What the hell are you doing? I love this shit. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Boom, the robber takes off. Zoom. He's a wheelie on that bitch. Like I care, have fun looking for your challenger all the way back there. You blue rodent. You blue rat. He doesn't say all that. But Sonic then stops. Looks at him like, well, damn. Well, goddamn. I guess that's a big enough head start for you. Hits this crazy ass, about to zoom, take off pose. Grinning. Looking crazy. Boom! Speed blitz the fuck out of him. Crazy impact shot of him zooming through, like it's framed perfectly, like the starting position where he goes. Boom! Just like a big, like dust. Like I don't even know if it's like a dust. It's like zoom. You know what I'm saying? And then boom! He just zips past them. His fire. The art is really good, man. You're just like, what the hell? He just cleared that gap in an instant. And he's like, whoa, Sugoi, Sugoi, of course, because we see Sonic Hedgehog doing Sonic Hedgehog things. We're like, oh, wow, yeah, he's cool as shit. What an inspiring guy. All right, I've never seen anyone so fast before. Sonic just keeps on going. The robber's like, hey, are you just not gonna try to help? What the fuck's going on? Hits a rock and then crashes. But Sonic, of course, being the good guy he is, catches both the robber and Yuta. The fucking motorcycle just explodes. It just explodes in the background. He laughs. Glad you two made it. Thank you, but also you're way too relaxed right now. Says Yuta. A bit angry. He's like, dude, what the fuck, man? What's going on? Sonic says, don't be so touchy. Got your heart racing, didn't it? You just like, okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. It was pretty fun. The robber gets arrested. Boom. Oh, Sonic, says the little girl running up on him. Thank you for helping me the other day. Did I? Says Sonic. Well, glad I could help. Well, he does seem strange, but he can't be so bad either, says Yuta. So we have all these other people coming up to Sonic as well. He's like known around these parts. I don't know what city they're in. I don't know what's going on, but they know who Sonic is. He's been around, right? He's been around as Sonic is, as Sonic does, right? We have a construction worker coming up saying, hey, Sonic, you ran through our work site again, didn't you? The wet cement has your footprint on it. Classic Sonic stuff, you know what I'm saying? Just nice. There's nice things going on there. I not gonna apologize. Not gonna be like, oh wow, my bad. I'm sorry, guy. I'll never do it again. No. He's like, oh well, cool. I love my footprint in the city. That's fire. Let's make it a goddamn tourist site. Let's do it. Okay, not normal thought process to have, says Yuta in his mind. You have the little kid and the adult saying Sonic, being all happy, and then you have some angry people at Sonic like, hey, Sonic, what the fuck, man? And Yuta then thinks to himself, he's a real weirdo. I love that line. Sonic is weird. He's not normal. And I feel like that's what's kind of been lost. A lot of people want him to be like a normal, average Joe guy and written like one. No, he's a weirdo. He's weird. I like that. I like it a lot. So you just now just walking. Oh, look who it is. Did you get yourself in trouble again, Yuta? Not like that's anything new. Some snot-nosed kid is saying this to him. Because we all know you're the biggest slowpoke in the whole wide world. So you got some bullies here. And you're just like, man, leave me the fuck alone. You come by here every day to bother me. Get a new hobby. And they're like, slowpoke, Yuta's a slowpoke. And I'm like, what the fuck? But I like Yuta because he's not just going to be like, slowpoke. Now he's like, man, yo, get the fuck off my dick. I love this kid. And then he starts running away all fast. It's funny because I don't know how the fat kid is running that fast, but whatever. Can't hear you because you're too slow. And you're just like, blah. Fuck y'all. So of course, we already got some stuff going on here. We got Yuta dragging his feet and being called a slowpoke. He's a slim guy. Look at him. He's like he can run pretty fast. But we have some stuff there. Already something that contrasts with Sonic's super fast speed, right? So let's continue. Sonic then questions. He overhears it. The biggest slowpoke? And then he sees Yuta walk over to somebody. And he's like, oh. Helps an old lady carry some stuff. I'll carry your things for you, ma'am. He's then seen helping out a whole bunch of other people constantly. He sees a baby shoe. Looks like only one of them slipped off. He puts it on a high place so that it would be easier to find. Things like that. He's helping everybody. Doing like good deeds around everybody. Helping somebody pick up some apples. Delivery person. Helping with directions. You know, all that stuff. There's a schoolgirl. I don't know what the fuck's going on with the schoolgirl. But there's a baby. He's crying. Trying to cheer up the baby, you know? And then he's moving. On to the next person. Who needs help? So I'm just like, what the? He then screams out, why the heck did you do all that? You're just like, huh? They all look like they could have used some help. He says, if I can help someone, Not be sad, I will. Doing nothing about it instead is scary, right? He's amazing. He's fucking amazing. We then get a, oh my god, we get a drawing of a fine ass mama. We get a drawing. Hey, I don't know what's going on, but they drew this mother thick as hell. The mother with the baby that lost the shoe comes back, finds the shoe. It's like, hey, we found it, your favorite shoe. I hope she's a single mother. Sonic knows this. Yuta knows this. And he's like, oh, wow, nice. That's why those guys call me the world's biggest slowpoke. I take a long time to move forward. Talks to the mailman. Mailman thanks him. He's like, happy. Sonic then smiles. He's like, okay, cool. Now, we already know Sonic's all about moving forward. He can't stay put. He's all over the place. He's not the kind of person to like linger around for too long, you know? But Yuta is like the antithesis of that, right? But it's in a good way. Sonic's not gonna like he questions it. Yuta gives his answer and he's like, oh, I respect that. That's very cool. What the hell happened to my face cam? Sonic's not gonna be like, oh, well, I don't like that. That's against me. What the fuck? You should be free, Yuta. Just like me. I need to be straight. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. This thing, right? So this thing that's here, if we zoom in, Yuta is carrying something around his neck. We see that in the next page. Sonic sees it, in fact. He says, now I remember. He's like, what's up? What's up? Sonic asks, what's your name? You hit me on the side of the highway and you're trying to leave. Yuta then answers, it's Yuta. Sonic's like, Yuta! I've been looking for you. We cut back to the robber. Somehow, someway, he escaped the cops. What the hell? 12 not doing their job well, right? The robbers escaped. Find him. I'm not letting it end like this. So we see a train. Yuta's on the train. Where did Sonic go? He talked for ages before taking off somewhere. We cut back. Sonic, or Yuta, I've been looking for you. You have? I've been looking for that thing hanging off your neck, to be specific. So Sonic's on a mission here. Very interesting. And you can see it's like a sword's hilt, right? So Blade of Courage, we got like a sword's hilt. Interesting. I got it from my grandpa. Do you know what it is? Sonic then says that there is the Blade of Courage. Now, I'm very interesting to see because usually Sonic's not the one that's like, oh yes, I've heard of this magic MacGuffin. I must find it. You know, that's not like usually how these stories go. Usually it's like, okay, some crazy shit's going on and Sonic gets involved just by being in the vicinity or whatever. I don't know who he gets this information from, but it's interesting. I'm not gonna really comment on it, whether I like it or not. But that's all I would say is like, it's interesting. Sonic then says, apparently a long time ago, there was a kingdom that was beset by a terrible calamity. There was nothing anyone could do other than watch the country fall into ruin. And then Sonic just starts swinging around a tree branch like he's just having a blast. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what's going on. Sonic's so cool, man. I love Sonic. Then there wasn't a single victim in the end. So there was a, terrible calamity, but I guess everybody was safe at the end of it, which is good. But a whole country fell to ruin. Yuta then asks, really? How come? Sonic then answers, a hero kept the calamity at bay with that blade. Bring all into focus. Take all into account. Once the widow who does this is filled with courage, and the blade shall curb one and all. Once they're filled with courage, huh? Well, that's a total opposite of me. So Yuzo's like, oh, well, not a very courageous guy. Let's see what's going on. So the train is at the station. You say, okay, I gotta get off soon. Or I gotta get off at the stop. But then the bullet train starts going past the train station, picking up rapid speed. And it is the bank robber again, taking the whole train hostage. Holy, what the hell. Tells everybody, hey, yeah, everybody on this train, you guys are hostages. He says, this train will only go faster until I have my ransom. Okay, yeah, so it's for money. It's for money. We'll say the bank robber is drawn kind of sick. Like, he's kind of cool. He has like this scar on his eye. It's kind of insane. He has like a nose ring with like piercings on his shit. Like, he looks crazy. I think he has an afro. I like the way he's drawn. But holy, terrible guy. Jesus Christ. There's a baby on board and everything. Oh, God. Oh, wow. Yeah, no. Wow, he does curse. Yuta curse. I love Yuta. He says, damn it. Everyone's in danger. We've got to stop him. And God damn it, Sonic. God damn it. Why is this guy wearing a construction hat? It has a Sonic logo on it. He's painting the side of a fucking speedy bullet train. And he's like hooked onto like a rope. What the fuck is going on? This is insanity. He's jamming. I don't know what he's listening to. He doesn't have headphones on. But he's making the baby happy at least. He's making the baby happy on board. I love it. You're just like Sonic. He's like, what the hell? Sonic says, hey, your everyday hero, guys. I'm like, this guy is crazy. Yuta pulls like the emergency like exit joint so that Sonic can get in. And Sonic is there eating a fucking chili dog on a plane. He has a bag. He's just like, where did you go? I went to get a chili dog. I was hungry. They put a little text box explaining what a chili dog is because, of course, this is manga. People over there in Japan probably don't know what American food is, but we got that American stuff in there. I love it. But hey, seems there's a hubbub in here. What happened? I've taken over this ride, says the robber, basically saying, yes, I'm holding you guys for ransom. I want my money. Someone's like, hold on, wait a second. Wait a goddamn minute. And he says, who are you again? And he says, I'm the robber you tried to freaking race earlier. He's like, you don't say? So I love it. Again, Sonic's just like, it was just another day in the park, right? Just another guy, I guess. He says, here to get in my way again, little hedgehog punk. Doesn't matter how uppity you are about your speed. Though there's no way you can stop me this time. There's 500 people on the train, goddamn. Everybody screaming, Jesus Christ, save me. Where did Sonic go, says Yuta. We see a young girl on the train. And the next panel, she is gone. Boom, Sonic is going to work. One by one. They're like vanishing. It's insane. All right, thanks for waiting. You're outside now. And a soft landing for the mom and the baby. He is doing his thing. Off a speeding train, taking people off like on some X-Men. Damn, which X-Men was that? Shit, I forgot. When Quicksilver saves people from the, you know what I'm saying, from the school? I can't remember. But yeah, it was like, it's kind of like that. It's kind of crazy. Boom, literally just going through the whole train. All 500 people, or maybe not all of them. I think there's still some people left. The robber's like, what the fuck? He doesn't say fuck, but he's like, what the? Wouldn't be able to enjoy my runs with everyone crying out like that after all. It's so Sonic. It's so Sonic. Being like, you know, just like a playful remark of like, yeah, of course I'm gonna save people, but it will be hard to enjoy my runs when there are 500 people there. I gotta take care of them first. So, what now, bank robber? Well, I guess you're a trained hijacker now, says Sonic. He gets angry. Fucking busts down the door. Says that does it. He broke the freaking controls to the train, so now the train cannot be stopped. The conductor's still there, in rope. Train's going freaking 300 kilometers per hour. And at the end of the line now, no more train stations pass through. It's gonna crash into this train station, I guess, where there's a whole bunch of people there. This is crazy. This is insane, right? I'm taking everyone in that station with me. Jesus. You're just like, that's awful. Sounds like, oh man. Or he says, man, oh man. Figures you'll be into some fifth-rate entertainment. Hope you're comfy in that rope you tied the conductor up with. And literally the next panel, we see the freaking bank robber, or train hijacker now, and the rope. Immediately, Sonic just makes quick work of him. And then he grabs the conductor and then he gets him off. Asks Yuta, yo, hey, you want to grab onto me? Yuta's like, hold on, wait. Looks for the bathroom. And Sonic's like, yo, you need to use the bathroom now? And we look into the bathroom, and it is that fat kid that was bullying Yuta, calling him a slowpoke, crying, probably peeing himself, Jesus Christ. And he pretty much says, he's like, oh yeah, it's that nasty kid from before. Good job finding him. Get him out first. Don't worry about me, says Yuta. Holy. In fact, it's like, Yuta. Sonic ties the robber to a pole, so he's dealt with. Sonic's like, yeah, that kid's really something. Hold on, it's gotten far already. The train's still going. Yes, Sonic, you gotta catch up. This is the station staff. Can you hear me? The radio. So the people that are at the station are communicating with Yuta. We had the ransom ready. Slow down the train immediately. That's right. Nobody at the station knows yet. Oh, right. So the station, the bank robber, obviously, you know, they probably knew that it got hijacked. Yuta is informing them that, hey, we got the guy. He's not looking for money. We are trying to stop the train now. He tells them that the train's broken and is headed straight for the station. So now everybody's panicking at the station like, oh God, evacuate immediately. Everybody's trying to get the fuck away, right? He's just like, gotta slow it down. It's pointless though. It's broken. He says, it's over. It's over. Sonic hops in front of the fucking train. Boom! Don't go selling my speed shorts. And he's pushing his hands towards this fucking train. And he starts running. Trying to freaking fight back at the train, right? Going 300 kilometers per hour. But it's not enough. It's not enough. He said, looks like this is a tall order after all. Now, I think Sonic's strong enough to stop this train. I'm just gonna say that. But I think he's low-key trying to do something here. I could be reading too much into it. But you see, he closes his eyes. And he looks at Yuta and smiles. Right then, Yuta, you're up. Yuta's like, what? He's like, what? Now's no time for jokes. He says, I can't beat it when it comes to my speed. That's my forte. But it's a bit tough to push back this big old train with how heavy it is. I'll be able to push it back once it's just a bit slower. Use the blade for me. You're just like, this thing? You gonna use this? Bring all into focus. He's thinking back to what Sonic said. Bring all into focus. Take all into account. Oh, take all into account. I'm sorry. Once the wielder who does this is filled with courage, the blade shall curb one and all. You just like, hold it. He's like, I can't. Only guys who have courage can use this, right? He's delusional. Yuta, you've been showing courage this whole fucking time, brother. You just need to tap into it. But he's a little kid, of course. Of course, he wouldn't notice. He's like, oh no, I'm a scared little bitch. No, you're not, Yuta. You're amazing. You're amazing. I told you, didn't I? Even when everybody's able to make their way with no issue, I get terrified by the thought that someone could be unhappy. That's just how I am. I'm a coward, he says. Sonic's laughing. He's like, that's so silly. What the hell are you talking about? You reached out to anyone in need. If you're there, you'll help them. You keep others safe when your own life is in danger. That's not something anyone can do, even if they want to. What is courage if not that? Talk to him, Sonic. Yuta's crying. He screams out, Yuta! You've been full of courage this whole time, Sonic screams out. Tears flowing. If someone as amazing as him is saying that, then maybe even in me, there could be a bit of courage. He grips the blade. Boom, it starts shining. Boom. Or the hilt. Boom! It's like a lightsaber. Boom, right? It looks like an Excalibur-ass blade. Like it has like a diamond sword to it. The sword has a diamond shape to it. But it's like a beam of light. And it looks sick. So that's why this is the GOAT. Not only is his design cool, not only is he just a great-ass character, cool-ass little kid, he has a sword! The motherfucker has a sword that's around his neck and it's drippy. He's the GOAT. Oh my god. It's a blade of light, he says. Lend me your power blade of courage. He looks confidently. Boom, he puts it into the fucking train. The train starts to slow down. Somehow, someway, the train just starts to slow down. Is this what the legend meant by curb? The blade doesn't slash things, but slows them down. He has the power to slow things down. He is the antithesis of Sonic, but they're bonding so well. It's perfect. You don't have a rich kid who's like, oh, I don't have friends. Sonic, I need Sonic. I can't live without Sonic. No, you have a kid that is the antithesis of what Sonic is. His powers are the antithesis of what Sonic's powers are. And they're about to go on an adventure together? Dude, it's perfect. Oh my god. And the theme of courage is so good too. Like, this is amazing. Now this I can work with. Sonic starts speeding up. He starts going crazy. Ready, go. He hits the figure 8. He hits the peel out. Again, he could have stopped that goddamn train. Goddamn it, Sonic, you could have stopped that train. He hits the super peel out. Dude, the art is sick, dude. Everyone, flee while you still can. Everyone's like, oh god, I see a fucking train crashing into the goddamn what's called. Go, Sonic, go, says Yuta. I've got you, says Sonic. Boom, the whole freaking train just goes up. It gets stopped immediately. Boom, like Sonic's like stopping and is like going up to the air. Train's off the tracks. Train is stopped. Beautiful. We have 0 people injured. We did it. Sonic and Yuta saved the day. Sonic, you really are incredible. Not quite. You're missing something there. I couldn't have done this on my own. And you couldn't have done it on your own either. Again, Sonic's not he's a very humble guy. He's very much confident in his own abilities and all that stuff, right? But he's a very humble guy. He will lift up somebody before he lifts up himself, right? I love it. It's so good. It's way different than that like color shit when he was like on Tails. It's like, oh yeah, well I was doing all the work. What were you doing? It's like Tails like, oh yeah, well, you know, I literally made a fucking communication device for us to communicate with these goddamn aliens who, wow. If we wouldn't have done that, we would have been fucked, you bitch ass nigga. He's like, oh yeah, you're right. I guess you're right about that. It's like, Sonic, why the fuck would you say that? Thank God we're far away from that, right? Yes, this is beautiful. Oh God. It's he says to Yuta, it's because we run at different speeds that we were able to look after everyone. He says with a smile. Big ass fucking spread page. Oh my God. That includes my top speeds, your world-class slow pace, and your courage is peak. Is peak. He just starts to tear up. They don't show his eyes. He's like, you know, he has like a scribbly mouth, and then he smiles. Tears are gone. I guess so. So what happens next? Yuta's at home. Where the fuck are your parents? Where are your parents? So he's listening to the radio right now. Let me bring it over here so it doesn't look like I look somewhere else. The whole event's on like the news and stuff like that. He says, I can't believe there was really that kind of power inside this. He's looking at the blade. The blade of courage. How come Sonic was looking for it though? Sonic's not with him, by the way. Sonic's gone. But I love that Sonic's not just taken back to his place and he's just chilling at his nose. Sonic, no. No. How come Sonic was looking for it though? Not that he stuck around for it and running off again. But of course Sonic comes back. The speedy and courageous tag team. I love that. Oh my god. Like this is perfect. Oh dude. Like Sonic and Chris could literally fucking never do this. It's so good. Oh. Chili dogs just really can't be beat. He's eating chili dogs. 2 of them things. He has 2 of them motherfuckers. Fucking glizzy goblin. He's hanging on, you know, in his window pretty much. It's a good thing you're the one carrying that blade, he tells Yuta. What do you mean by that? What's your angle here? I'll keep it brief then. Come and save the world with me real quick. He reaches out his hand to Yuta. The narrator says, after that day, what used to be my slow-going everyday life kicked off at the speed of sound. I'm assuming Yuta's the narrator here. Find out Sonic's true goal in the next issue. I'll tell you what, man. I'll tell you what, man. I'll tell you what, nothing. I'll tell you what, man. I am a fan. This is like the best thing I've read about Sonic in a long time. It's so insane. This is exactly what I want from this goddamn series, man. Fuck! More of it, please. Preferably in a game. Preferably in a game. This is like return to form. This is exactly what I love about this goddamn series, what I love about this goddamn character. And so far it just seems like it's a solo like thing. It's just gonna be Sonic and Yuta, which is perfect. Focus on these 2. Focus on the dynamic of these 2. If they do show other characters, that'd be fine too. Like I'm not opposed to it. Like maybe Tails just comes through and does some shit, but I love this, man. Sonic's best stories are when he is coupled with a, not even a human companion, but he has a companion that he goes on the adventure with. Secret Rings, Unleashed, Black Knight, all that, perfect. This is where this character shines the most, man. And I can't wait to see more. I'm buying these. I'm buying this one, and I'm buying the Shadow one for sure. These deserve it. I gotta get these. I'm sure people on Twitter are going back and forth because there's this huge divide with like JP Sonic and English Sonic and whatever. And I'm just like, man, what the hell are y'all talking about? But yeah, this is peak. This is peak.